All right, we're live, back with the Kairos challenge campaign, the ×2 unit plus stealth and unspottable campaign. Right now we are sieging this settlement. We're going to be taking out Boris today and also starting to claim some demon souls. I think that's basically the plan. The state of the campaign is looking pretty good for us. We have tier 5 settlement over here. We have the ancillary for Kairos. If we take a look at this over here, we have the Dark Prince's Paramour. Very, very exciting. Nice, my microphone is working, wonderful. Yeah, so this item's going to be great for us. We have a load of pretty nice items. This one specifically, the ward save, is doing us quite well. And yeah, we're just sort of blitzing our way through the Empire. So the plan is to take out Boris, take out Franz, then the Ogres, which should be pretty hard on this challenge campaign. We'll ignore Kislev, even though they're rushing right into our territory. And then we can start actually doing some good old demon soul hunting. I'll be spamming out a few more cultists to make our army stronger, and that's basically it. So hello chat. How's it going today? Have you guys seen the news? The Immortal Empire news? Very exciting. Was it August? August was the day. Pretty good. Pretty good. Legend is streaming. Interested to see how many viewers I'm going to get today compared to yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get to see how the overlap is. I know previously, last time I checked, I had a good amount of overlap between myself and Legend. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, though. Could you check Kairos' ward save? Yes, I think it's 60% right now. Let's take a quick look. So many abilities. He has a ward save value of... Oh, never mind. Only 16. I thought it was way higher. Maybe it's... Oh, it's when I use this, the Oracle of Eternity. There you go. Yeah, he has pretty normal ward save right now. We have to up it up a little bit more. Oh yeah, lots of new start positions. There's seaway things that they didn't explain how it worked, but that's pretty good. Seems like it could be a fun mechanic. We have what else? What else? I had the whole blog post opened up somewhere, but let's see here. We'll take a quick look at it. What, Be'lakor? Be'lakor is a legendary lord. Gorst start positions. Volkmar the Grim. What is there not to be excited about? Yeah, it should be pretty good. You're watching Legend too, but you're not really into his. What's? Oh, I see. You're not into his vampire count streams. I presume that's what you're saying. I see. I see. I thought you were gonna say you were just gonna watch both for a second, which would have had me pretty surprised. Yeah, older legendary lords. They're having a pretty good time. The fact that they are not forgotten is a very nice sign. I'm gonna quickly check to see how much Fate of Yuna does. I guess we have 70% intensity, so it should do about as much damage as Fate of Yuna would do in a normal game. Quite nice. How does he play vampire counts? Honestly, the way that we're playing this campaign aren't we also cheesing pretty hard, or what? I have I don't know. I want to know your thoughts on that, guys. Cause like this is a pretty cheesy campaign. I will not lie. All right, nice. That's a pretty good vortex. And then we have, oh wow, we already have this huge bombardment spell. Nice. Yeah, but you know, I'm happy that I have my own niche outside of Legend. That is the YouTube way. Skeleton armies, I see. The skeleton armies are, I think that's a pretty cool strat as long as it doesn't take too long to actually execute. I know there's definitely some cheeses that are very effective, but will just take forever to play. Like your campaign's just never gonna finish. As many of you guys know, I definitely prefer my faster playstyles. All right, there we go. There's a good debuff. Can we get I have to be a bit careful here, right? The AI actually does have a decent amount of dudes. Yeah, I just want to get a pink fire on all of these guys. That should do them in. I'm at normal cheese levels. I see. No, no extreme cheese. Oh man, my chaos spawn are getting obliterated. How unfortunate. I see, I see. Alright, well, cool, yeah. You can only hear quickly and swiftly for so long. Those are the vampire counts voice lines, if I remember correctly. Nice. Oh man, the voice lines in Warhammer are done so well. They really sear themselves into your mind, whether you like it or not. Oh man, I think we're gonna lose another spawn, maybe? We might lose another spawn. If we do, that would be an unfortunate loss. See, yeah, I don't think I can save them, but, you know, if anything, it buys us more space for good old cultists. I think that should be quite fun. How can you lose when you have 2 to 4 times as many units? Oh, we're talking about vampire counts. I thought you were talking about me for a second. I was like, there's no way my army's larger than the enemies right now. No shot. All right. Let's see. Let's get another. There we go. Pink fire. Oh man, they're really firing up Kairos. Let's bring them into safety. We'll grab all of these guys, and then I want to pull them over here just so that it's a little bit easier to micro. Kairos is getting focus fired into oblivion right now by these handgunners. Can we put a stop to that real quick? Can we just not lose Kairos? That would be highly preferable. Come on, man. I want to keep up with chat on this conversation, but the AI makes things too difficult. Maybe I just value times 4 speed too much. Hey, Phil McDonald, hello. Hello. Ah, yes, good old Wind of Death. Wind of Death is a crazy strong spell in Warhammer 2. Although I feel like with how they change stuff like Burning Head, Wind of Death, I'm worried about it. If they don't patch Wind of Death to sort of work in Warhammer 2, it's going to be or in Warhammer 3, it's going to be very weak. If it's anything like Burning Head. Yeah, today we have a kill counter. That's correct. I just thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to just add that in there. So why not? Why not have a little bit of a counter to keep us entertained? Next challenge, Tzeentch no magic. So the next challenge, I know you're joking, but the next challenge is actually going to be, it's gonna be Khorne, but everybody has 1 HP. Think about it. Think about it. We discussed this on the previous stream. And yeah, that's the general idea. So we have 1 HP. The enemy has 1 HP. It's more of a meme campaign than a challenge campaign, but I think it mixes things up. It would definitely be far too easy if we played as a ranged faction, which is why I think Khorne is sort of. Oh, crud! I forgot to check the exact kills on Kairos. It was 1400 though, somewhere around 1400. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Come on, there we go. And then yeah, we'll just sort of see how it plays. I haven't played it yet, but it has been play tested by the wonderful modder John, so it should be fun. Yeah, it should be quite interesting. I feel like dogs will be OP, like just normal hound units. Maybe that's just me though. Let's see. I think I said I wanted to last stream. I said I wanted Lords of Change buffs. I think that's the only thing that I have to get left on this. I guess technically Lightning Strike can be okay, because it means that we can't get gooned by multiple armies. But I feel like that doesn't matter as much here. So we'll just start grabbing those abilities. See, me and Legend are going to do a race who can paint the map fastest on Immortal Empires. That would be pretty fun. Last time when I did my friends This Is Total War campaign, it ended up taking as long to paint the map as Legend because I'm much worse at making doom stacks than him. So even though my early game was blitzing really fast, his run outpaced me. So we'll see who ends up being faster. I'll definitely be doing a map painting as soon as that's possible though, because that sounds very fun. I think, yeah, 100% we're going to be doing that. Let's see. The question is, who do we paint the map as? I saw there was a new start position. There's a bunch of new start positions that could be quite fun. I really want to do a This Is Total War, but maybe we'll do a normal run first. I'm not sure. Hidden in Time could save Kairos. Oh, the stealth ability? Maybe. That's not too bad, actually. I like the idea of that. Oh, I could get this for extra iridescent horrors. I don't think they're as good as cultists, but, you know, I might as well if I have nothing else going on, but we'll stick with money for now. We have Kairos. He's decked out. We still have all of our wonderful members alive. And I think, yeah, we just continue executing Boris. Hey, John, hello. Trey Green, hello, hello. Are you in, are you one of the Forsaken right now? The AI spells will be a pain, definitely. Definitely, you know. I guess Korn doesn't have any spells, which will lead to a few issues, but let's see. This is unwinnable, right? Yeah. Korn, you know, they'll cast some spells, but I feel like a max mobility more or less does it. Hey, Nymarin, hello. All right, let's take a look. Are you in here, Trey? I don't think you are. Oh, you are. Okay, you showed up at the very end of last stream. Sweet. All right. Back to killing off Boris. I think we hit this up, then move up, and then up and up. And then that should be the end of him. The fewer factions we have, the fewer armies we really have to worry about. Oh, brutal. Brutal auto-resolves. You were not murdered, Trey. You were not murdered. Ah, you didn't refresh. Oh no, John. Yeah, is that how that works? When the stream starts, if you don't refresh, then you just don't start watching? That's a shame. Yeah, 1 HP challenge sounds super duper fun. Very excited for that. But yeah, I'm wondering what I want to do for Immortal Empires. Like, I'll be able to fit in a few more challenge campaigns before it comes out. So we have some time, but... yeah, I don't know, like... I know people were memeing about the Friends This Is Total War. That would be a very fun return to form, but... I don't know if that's the most popular thing that people want to see. We'll have to feel it out. Do you guys have any, like, any ideas? Any ideas that you would like to... Oh, man, that was a crazy good Infernal Gateway. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, do you guys have any ideas of interesting things? I am willing to accept. I probably won't start with the modded campaign, I would say. That would be fairly unlikely. But then after that, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you can really go about it. Maybe it would either be a This Is Total War or just a speed run of painting the map. Both would probably be quite fun. Do a 0 HP challenge. How do you win that? Just auto resolves only? The mod that allows you to start your starting settlement could be fun too, yeah. Moved Boris next to Nakari. Hilarious. Be'lakor campaign where you only occupy faction capitals. That's interesting. Yeah, Volkmar would be a fun, because he's getting moved, right? So he would actually be a pretty fun start position. And then I can just Volkmar it up. Just have fun wherever he is, and then do a full paint the map. That could be pretty good. So this gives stock and Unspottable for a really long time. I think the AI has spotting capabilities, though. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. I'll take it. I'll take it for the lulz. Ah, yes, Be'lakor. Be'lakor is going to finally have a place in the world instead of getting just banished 24/7. Yeah, Volkmar. Vocal War. Volkmar War. Yeah. I think Vocal War. That is that could be pretty fun too. Volkmar is pretty strong. He's pretty strong. What would be the hardest? What would be like the hardest start position? It sort of depends, right? But like I feel like a ranged faction is pretty nice. I don't know. We could do a paint the map as Be'lakor. He's essentially just a new lord, right? If he's getting a legendary lord slot instead of being a hero. Gorst zombie only. Yeah, the Gorst fans saw the post. Oh, I forgot to change the kills again. How many kills did Kairos get? Dang it. I'm failing my my little tracker here. What, was that like about 1,000 kills? Can someone roll back in the VOD and give me a more accurate number on how many hundreds of kills he got there? Cause I can feel that I'm forgetting far too often right now. Yeah, Gorst. I don't know why. Gorst is he's in such a weird spot because he's not like he's the least legendary lord of all legendary lords, but he definitely has a diehard community that just love him. Hardest Volkmar start, center of the Chaos Wastes. That would be quite fun. You would need to get a crazy doom stack and then you're just fighting for eternity. Not terrible. Not terrible, really. Okay, nice. 897. Beautiful, beautiful. So we were at 1,000 and then 800. Quick maths. So let's see, carry over that. And 97. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you. Nice. We got to be accurate with this. I really wonder how many kills Kairos is gonna get by the end of all of this. We missed out on a lot of kills during the first few streams, but I think starting to track now should be fine enough. Alberek. Ah, yes. Just play, you know, we could do the Bretonian cavalry only campaign. It would be quite painful considering that settlements are hard to assault now that they have so much terrain, but maybe a possibility. This is terrifying. We have light war sleds galore. A decently sized garrison. So technically they outnumber us 2-1. This is on the Wood Elf map though, right? Which makes things, yeah. It's on the Wood Elf map. How scary are the war sleds? You know what? Let's just see it. I want to see how well our garrison does. You bet 50k for today. Yeah, I think I saw that comment earlier. 50k, that's like 50 battles though. At 1,000 kills per battle. Given that we're only playing for 2 hours per session, that'd be pretty hard to reach, but we'll see if you're right. Okay. So I think we wall these off, right? We have them approach through here. Fairly open area. And then I just see if the sleds kill me. Simple as that. Simple as that. They do or they don't. Hopefully they don't. Nice. Some corn warriors. Oh yeah, we have double corn warrior starting sizes. Nice. All right, where are they at? Yeah, it's a lot of war sleds. It's a lot of war sleds. Now where is he? Where is he? Is he there he is. All right, so we'll build the walls. I think that funnels them in a little bit. We have the blues are firing, sweet. And then I guess if the Furies can distract their range guys for a bit, we'll be good. Seems like the war sleds are opting to shoot too, so they'll actually be pretty inactive for a while. And then perhaps we're okay. Look at this. The Furies are running pretty good interference, right? War sleds are, you know, they're poking and doing some damage. But so far the AI is pretty passive, I would say. They haven't really done too much. Let's grab these Corn Warriors and send them in real quick. Now, there is a Snow Bear that I didn't account for. It's gonna murder us like no tomorrow, but maybe we can snipe it out with our blues. It should be fairly susceptible to blues, actually, but we'll see. Come on, Corn Warriors, get in there. They can... Oh, man, they have such a hard time moving forwards because the AI has stock and Unspottable, so I lose my attack commands pretty often. Okay, look at that. We're doing decent damage to the Snow Bear. It would be dead now had it not been on modded. Let's see. The sleds are pretty scary. They're backcapping us. Okay, yeah, there's no way. There's no way we win this battle. Fun test though. Fun test though. We did kill all the cavalry, which does amount to something. Oh yeah, I don't have to track kills because this guy ain't Kairos. Nice. Yeah, one war sled for each viewer. Let's see. That's not actually 48 though, right? Yeah, it's only what, 8 times 6? Oh wait, yeah, no, that is 48. Dang. Dang, look at that. Cool visualization over there. All right. Well, Laurelin Forest got sacked, but you know, he didn't settle it, which is nice. Another question too, since we'll be entering the realms today. Which ones do we do first? What's actually like a good realm order for us? I sort of wonder. Like they've just opened up. I think we want to do a pretty chill realm, right? Just to kickstart things. I feel like Nurgle can be okay. Just because he's fairly slow. Although high Nurgle corruption can ruin our replenishment. I could do the Realm of Tzeentch because it's friendly. That sort of scares me though. I think the units there are pretty. Blood for the Blood God? Okay, yeah. Alright. I already see the comments pouring in. Blood for the Blood God it is. Now Kairos, we do have a lot of magic. This guy is probably the easiest guy to kill just because he just has a bunch of undead. So as long as he doesn't cause too many problems, or if we could just keep farming him, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we want to be a little bit stronger before we enter like Realm of Tzeentch. Realm of Slaanesh is also quite easy. Honestly, I guess the only one that really worries me is the Realm of Tzeentch. All right, there goes Laurelin Forest. Once we're back, we'll have to kill off Boris here. Has anyone else had an enemy faction leader claim a soul despite dying in battle to turn fire? I don't think I've ever seen that, but I know it can be buggy sometimes. Right now, we're sort of keeping an eye out on Nurgle and Cathay, since they're sort of in the lead of souls, but if they don't claim any souls here, we should be good. Wow, it's such an easy fight. They even let us auto-resolve it, but I don't want to take heavy losses, so we're gonna play it out. We'll see how many kills Kairos gets. Big Sarge. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with the like button. It's not that special. Sultan might be able to pull that off. Oh, with bugs? I have no idea. I have no idea. Greece has completed the Tzeentch realm in 1 turn. Actually, that's pretty bonkers, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. We'll have to we have pretty decent like we're not that far behind in terms of souls. I'm not especially worried about getting outpaced by the AI. I think we'll be fine. All right, let's see. What do we have in here? We got some ghouls. I'll just wait for them to blob up a bit. I checked the Necromancer. He doesn't have any spells, thankfully, so we'll just sort of march on forwards and pick a fight for him. It's a fickle nature of Tzeentch. Yeah, just Tzeentch things. All right, nice. So this should melt those Karen Wraiths. Yep. There you go. They're dead. And then, yeah, we just sort of wait. Sit back, relax. Get this overcast. Plop it right down on top of all these zombies. And just watch them melt. Just watch them melt just like that. I friendly fired a little bit there, but no problem. Let's see. Honestly, they're not blobbing up as hard as I would have hoped for. You know, this could have been a way better kill farm for Kairos, but instead it's sort of just a normal battle. Oh, this one's gonna be good though. This little pocket, look at that. He's at 800 kills. Suddenly, yeah, that was a pretty good pocket of guys. That was a nice AOE. All right, another pink fire, just right on top of these guys. Nice, big AOE here. All right, pretty good. Honestly, I took a few too many losses from AoE, but it's fine. Look at that, 1,700 kills, 1,732. Nice. So if we go here, 17. Let's see, this is gonna loop. So 1,732. That's 30. Okay, nice. Doing math on stream is terrifying. I'm gonna be judged. I'm gonna be judged by my bad math. All right, so that went quite well. Is this, what's our weapon right now? It gives us Staff of Tomorrow, which is quite nice, but I guess I can give my weapons to cultists. Let's see. The Bane Spear gives us Unbreakable and a nice damage aura. Nice. I think we'll just plop it on this guy. Yeah, and then that way Kairos can hold on to his Staff of Tomorrow. Sweet. I think we had some pretty, yeah, ward save armor. We'll put that on Kairos. Keep him nice and safe. Watching your every move, judging constantly. As I expect chat to. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. I think we don't have to. We can finally put, we can do this. The ultimate chat thing to bother chat. Disabling level ups at the end of your turn. I know this is going to pain many of you guys, but it must be done. It must be done. It's not important enough. Bane Spear is good for Kairos because of the Unbreakable. It's true, but I like having my different spells and such. This would be winnable if we weren't playing on the difficulty mod, so we'll just auto resolve instead. We're gonna lose a few settlements to Kislev, but it's fine. Yeah, I could fly forever. I can have a one-man doom stack with Kairos. But we're gonna have cultists on the ground anyways. You know. Scarbrand level 1 run. That sounds a little bit boring. I must be honest, you know, Scarbrand, he's great because of his levels. Might as well just play like I don't know, might as well just play as like Castalton or something. Alright, what's this? We have a bunch of blood. Okay, yeah, nothing too scary. Single entities will be a tiny bit chunky, but no problem, no problem. Although I do expect this to deal quite a bit of damage to my army. Let's see, they don't have any forms of AoE, thankfully. So we just gotta group up and just hug that wall, hug this wall in the middle. Let's see, so at the current pace, it looks like we'll end the stream with about 20,000 kills. Pretty exciting. Alright, let's go ahead and group up these guys. We'll plop them over here. I'm landing so that the Bloodthirsters don't murder me. Nice. Yeah, I for like early on in the campaign, I was thinking like, oh yeah, you can get like some cool unbreakable Kairos shenanigans going, and then that would be quite fun. But I'm honestly now less excited about it just because we really want to have an army on the ground for Kairos' army, and without it, I think things just don't really work out super well for us. So him being unbreakable is a little bit inconsequential, I would say. I have to be a tiny bit careful about my cultists here too. Definitely don't want them to die. Nice. Here we go. We have the AoEs going. And then I think we should be good as long as we don't take too much damage. Oh, they knocked down Kairos. The Bloodthirster got him. Alright, we'll recast that. Nice. And then I can probably overcast Final Transmutation. This is insane. This is crazy damage. Nice. Slow this down. Get this bad boy. It's a really nice combo chain that we have going. Very nice combo chain. Another big AoE there. Healing is going great. Nice. There's so many abilities to manage. This is the ultimate ability fest campaign. Okay, nice. Nice. I think we're good. I think we're good. No one's taken any damage because of all the spells that we've been, all the healing that we got off of the Winds of Magic thingy. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do though? I guess not. I really want these cultists to get more abilities, so then I can spam a tiny bit more. Oh, I think I can finally get Kairos to take off. Sweet. This is because the Bloodthirsters are landed now. And then he can start spamming spells to get extra Winds of Magic too. Let's see, I want to save up for another Infernal Gateway, I think. Oh, actually, they are starting to do some pretty nice damage to my army. These Bloodletters do not let up. Let's see if that'll deal with them. Another big spell boost. Oh, but we're losing a cultist. I swear, if this Khorne army manages to kill us, that would be so disappointing considering the damage that we've dealt. I know the single entities are quite scary, but come on, it can't go this badly, right? Maybe a Fate of Yuna over here too. Oh, I really don't want to lose a cultist. Would very much prefer him to stick around. I guess he's just gonna ride away on his horse, worst case scenario. Okay. Nice. Another Staff of Tomorrow for more spells. I think outside of that one cultist, everything else is holding up pretty well. So I think we're okay. But I am noticing that single entities are quite terrifying here. They seem to be doing pretty well versus us. Okay, I think we land Kairos. Stick him onto that Bloodthirster. Nice. Did you not get the Bolt Army ability? Not yet. Not yet. It'll come with time. In due time, chat. In due time. I focus on AoE primarily first, just for obvious reasons, and other tech upgrades. Although Bolt will, I don't know, how strong is the Bolt ability for single entities? I know in multiplayer it doesn't actually do that much, not as much as you would hope for. But I think it would be useful given how much Winds of Magic we're actually spamming out. Alright, where's Kairos at? Yeah, we're gonna pull him away and we're just gonna blue fire spam, I think is the best course of action. There we go. He can fly on up. And then we're just gonna infinite blue fire these Bloodletters. Everything else is doing fairly well. Our heroes are still alive, very good. And yeah, I think the blue fire spam's gonna do it. What I sort of worry about is that my cultists aren't really gonna get any stronger. So a full-on cultist ground stack probably isn't the way to go. Like this could very well be my main, be my endgame army. Sort of looking at it. Just because the Forsaken and Spawn are so much tankier. These guys will not die. Oh, I need a Fate of Yuna these guys. That's what I have to do. Yeah, that'll kill him. Fate of Yuna is such a nice spell for cavalry once it's upgraded. Would highly recommend. this rolling ball thing is sort of useless. Yeah, Gehenna's golden globe, not the best. Not the best spell we've ever seen, but you know, it'll do a little bit. Okay, blue fire prevails. Blue fire spam on Kairos is just the best. You can't go wrong with it. The bolt ability, it's another half AoE and it's Sunder's armor, I guess. It's sort of Sunder's armor. You know, it's okay. Bolt ability is very okay. I'm not gonna be singing its praises or anything. All right, nice army losses. Okay, losses were mild, nothing too crazy. I'll just blue fire this guy to death. Yeah, no heavy losses. Although our cultist taking damage did have me worried for a second there. This soul grinder is not gonna die, is it? Not at all. You know, should I learn ability hotkeys just so that I can blue fire on ×4 speed faster? Maybe. Maybe. Jeez Louise, how tanky is this guy? He still has 6,000 HP. Insane, insane. Come on. Come on, get him. Come on, there we go. Nice. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, wait. Hey, Jan, hello. Jan Juggenworth. Hello, hello. 473 kills, sweet. Let's see. 473. There we go. Nice. Let's see here. Oh, my tournament casting was very good. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, the tournaments were very fun to cast. I will say the beginning was a little bit stressful. I had a lot of like behind the scenes stuff going on that was making life very hard for me. But outside of that, the tournament was very fun. Very fun indeed. I don't like Miao Ying being here, but I think I can beat her to the end. Should be able to. Hello, Sizmon. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, I'm excited to do more wind farming. So tomorrow is a flying taco stream, so we'll be continuing the head-to-head, and then after that, I think I'll finish off the 7 factions with my wind farming. We'll do a Corrin one first, then an Ogre Kingdoms, and then if I'm feeling up for it, I'll start doing a unique unit wind farming. Like I want to do a Blood Crushers wind farming run at least. I think that would be very fun. And then yeah, that's sort of the plan. All right, so let's pick this thing up. We have it's a nice extra damage thingamabob. We'll just, I don't know, we'll throw it onto this guy. He'll do just fine with it. There we go. Also, I don't know. Do we have any good items? Not really. What'd this give? 20 armor? Alright, sure, why not? We'll give Kairos a staff tomorrow again. Sweet. And then we can go ahead and start moving our way to the quest battles. So, can I reach the quest battle in 2 turns? It looks like I have to fight these guys to get there, but then I might be able to march stance my way there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, what is this? Teleport stance usage cost. I definitely want that. Yeah, let's get that in 30 turns. That sounds very OP. Nice. The interesting thing about these, not Vortex campaigns, the Souls campaigns, is that there's very little base management, which is a plus and a minus. Sometimes you want a bit more base management, but like, really, there's no big point expanding further than a few provinces, which I think is why most people are looking forward to Immortal Empires. Why does it look like Kairos is farting purple circles? Because he is. The ways of Tzeentch are ununderstandable. They are beyond your comprehension. Alright. Twist Minds. Or, yeah. Corruption. Corruption for the win. Alright, now can I teleport stance? I can't. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, well, jeez. We'll just kill these guys then. Ah, it's a single entity stack. Now, this is where things get a little bit more interesting, because these guys are fairly strong. The Squig Herd is not going to be a problem. I presume the War Hydras with 20,000 HP. A little bit scarier, just a tiny bit. Is there a way I can... You know what? I guess we just play it. We just have to kill him. Can't be that hard, right? All you have to do is not die. I have to be very careful about the breath attack. And then they only have 6 single entities and the goblin guy. So it's not like they're that strong on the single entity front, but it's gonna be a scary fight. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. What's the worst that can happen, right? What? That we get absolutely annihilated by these guys? No chance. No chance. Now, this thing can do 2,000 damage in an AoE. Maybe this is good. The lore of death on the single entities. Let's try it out. Yeah, double HP Carnosaurs. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. My single entities definitely want to stay back. Kairos is going to be up and forwards. Nice. Nice. I see. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is the true test, right? If we can't kill a few single entities, it means we need some better tools versus them. Either like Exalted Flamers or something else, you know. Maybe just Lord of Change spam is the way to go. There we go. They're sending a few missile spells my way, but not the worst, not the worst. We just have to scout out the big Carnosaurs. But I can't find them yet. Maybe get into the trees? Maybe. I like that my spawn can fight a bit better, though. Although the trees wouldn't have been a terrible idea. Alright, I guess we wait for them to show up. Starting off with the Squig Herd. They're going for the surround. That's totally fine, though. Alright, so Squig Herd, I believe, are pretty low HP. This pink fire should just melt them. There we go, half HP. And then we have the Carnosaurs. Nice. So, this guy can actually take off into the air. There's nothing in the sky that'll really beat him up. And then if we just sort of spam blue fire, I think we'll be okay. You know, honestly, Kairos is already doing pretty good damage for himself. My confidence is rising by the second, guys. We'll be fine. Do I send the cultists on the Carnosaur? I think that's where that starts to become a bad idea, right? Okay. Spell. Nice. Look at that. Pretty good damage. You know, I don't know why I was so worried. They are going to kill my spawn very quickly, though. So let's start pulling in a few more guys, just so that we don't lose any of them. But like, you know, one of them is already routing off. I think that Lore of Death really did it. That was like a free 3,000 damage on all of these guys. Yeah, we're fine. We can escort that Carnosaur off the battlefield. Let's start focusing down the next one. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know why I was so worried. You know, I don't know why I'm still very worried. But something in the back of my head says that I should be panicking right now. There we go. Carnosaur's off the map. Very good, cultist. Very good. The next one should be off the map in just a second. I can even debuff this guy with the Lore of Metal. Make it so that my blue fire does full damage to him. Blue fire, by the way, the best tool for single entities that you could hope for. Nice. There we go. Another one of those. Pull this guy back. Summon. Maybe get a big old fire damage buff on everyone so that we do even more damage to these Hydras. Nice. I don't know, net these guys or something. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. is 4,500 kills. 4,500 is just today, yeah, because I hadn't tracked kills earlier. So we'll just start counting now. It's a bit late, but you know, it's fine. Oh yeah, the blue fire should do a lot of damage to the Hydras too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Now the final, the actual like quest battle where we fight the Demon Prince is going to be a bit scarier, because he will be able to have like, he's gonna have like 50,000 HP. He's gonna be a very tanky fellow. But assuming that we manage to kill everything else off and we get enough blue fire spams, I don't think he'll be too much of a problem either. Call Fran should have a summon of the Elector counts. That would be pretty funny, I will say. Just have Elector counts popping out of the ground. Someone needs to make that a mod. I think that would be the best place for it to live. Now, this army's not going to be wiped out, so I do want to kill off as many Hydras as I can here. And then that should make life a little bit easier. Nice. Big old Lore of Death there. And then a few more blue fires. This guy's gonna heal cap, isn't he? Hydras do have an ability that gives them regen. Come on. Just die. Any moment now. Almost there. Come on. It's so low. And there we go. Hydra down. Hydra down. Alright, so that went better than I would have hoped for. Yeah, I would have thought that we would have ran into more trouble there, but it wasn't too bad. The Hydras went down pretty easily from the blue fire. I think blue fire is just the way to go if you want to kill off single entities. Of course, it takes a while. What's the hotkey for it? It's Alt 4. All right, there we go. Here we go. This is pro gaming. Hotkey usage, so that we can ×4 through this a bit faster. 40 kills. Disappointing, but it will be added. Nice. Yeah, there's no way we're getting to 50,000 by the end of today. Maybe by the end of campaign. Why is the cooldown so short on blue fire? I think it's a level up. It's like part of Kairos' skill tree that makes it super short. Would highly recommend it. It's great. Okay, nice. And then we'll pick up replenishment, because I want to head on into this battle. But sadly, we're just barely too far. I think if I ambush stance, that will make it a bit less likely that the AI attacks us, and then we can just move in on the next turn. Nice. So I'm basically only getting birds in here, but I want to get the higher red line skill tree. So I'll also upgrade the Forsaken, I guess. Let's see where they at. Doom Knights. Where's the Forsaken buffs? Blue Horrors, Exalted Pinks, Furies, Screamers, Flamers. Is it further down? Do we just not have Forsaken and Spawn buffs? What is this ripoff? Wait. Is that actually how it works? We just they're just Myriad Servants, Furies, Chaos Furies, Screamers. Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh, it was in the second row. Okay, my bad. I'm blind. All right, guys. All right, you can stop typing in chat. Sometimes streamers be blind. All right. Yeah, Myriad Servants. Chat delay is the worst. Okay, so these guys, I think, yeah, none of them are going to be able to get to Arcane Conduit, but they will be able to get Magic Reserves. Yeah, so at least we'll have higher Winds of Magic replenishment. Typing in chat intensifies. Sick. Also, hey, it looks like Legend streaming has not murdered our viewership. We actually have 73 people watching. That means we're only down 25% from what it would be usually. Do I have my own audience? Amazing. How is that even possible? All right, now, how do we want to do this? I think we don't go for the replenishment. Everything's basically at full HP. So we're gonna go into here. It's mostly normal bloodletters. Honestly, shouldn't be that hard to beat. We have birds with a million casts of... What the? They have the normal magic cost and the bound? Interesting. But yeah. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Warhammer 3 or Warhammer 2 multiplayer right now? It's always Warhammer 3 for me. I'm probably not going back to Warhammer 2. Just because I'm having a lot of fun on Warhammer 3. Legend is playing Vlad still. Yeah, Legend's been playing a lot of Warhammer 2. It seems to be doing well for his channel, though, I think. Last time I checked, anyways. So, you know, whatever works. But yeah, I'm playing Warhammer 3. We're not going back to the Warhammer 2 factions until Immortal Empires is out. And it's coming out fairly soon, so I don't think I'll be burnt out on this anytime soon. Alright, so, first things first, we just want to capture this point. It's gonna be a few bloodletters. Totally not a non-issue, though. Some warhounds. This should rout them off instantly. Yeah, very nice. Now, where are those bloodletters? That's a real question. And why does this fire lag the game so much? Look, the moment it's off the screen, smooth camera pan, and then fire. Laggy fire. Oh my gosh, CA, they went ham on the particle effects over there. Alright, we're just gonna have to not look at it if we want to, have any decent frame rates. If Legend streams, what's this about streaming a Mickey Mouse game? What's chat going on about? Yeah, his viewership's gone up proportional to people still playing. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yeah, right now, I know for my normal video series, I don't get as many viewers as I used to. Which is a shame, but I have some ideas. I have some ideas for a video series. Right now, I'm sort of in the works of preparing I'm setting up a series that is basically me covering every spell in the game in order. So instead of just focusing on like which spells I think are cool or have sort of niche things, we're going to get a series that just goes over the raw sort of value that every spell gets. And then it'll sort of end in like a huge tier list of which spells will give you the most value. I think that should be pretty fun because a lot of the time people don't really have a good judgment call on how strong spells are in the game. And to actually just get raw value calculations for all of them would be useful for me, which means it's probably useful to a lot of people. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that. Let's Fate of Yuna those dogs. Very excessive Fate of Yuna, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, so it's basically my spell series, but much more regimented, and it'll just be, let's see, I think... Are these towers even useful? I feel like they're not useful because everything's stealth. I don't know, we'll take a couple of them just to see. But yeah, that's the general idea. And then, yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Yeah, and we'll be covering every spell. I think it should be quite easy to put together too. So I'm hoping I can get it on a daily schedule. The fact that I can't see any enemy units is terrifying. But yeah, I hope I can get it on a daily schedule. We'll give the series some sort of title that people can remember. I have the idea for like thumbnail design and stuff, so that should help it out. And then all going well, we should see some growth. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll get to know which spells are actually utterly useless. and which spells are useful. It should settle at least a few debates, and it'll let people know what spells are best for each lore of magic too, which is something that I've been asked for a couple times. Here's the question. So the AI is not, they haven't shown up yet. Is that because, okay, they're just taking their sweet time, that's all. All right. So I'll build up normal Tzeentch towers. Just because I think they'll still be cost efficient, but the more expensive ones we'll sort of lay off on. I'll stick mostly with my... what's it? What am I talking about? I'll stick mostly with spamming units instead, since I think they'll be able to help me a little bit more. Enticity on Legendary. Is it better to build multiple armies and expand quickly, or focus on maxing economy buildings in a couple of provinces first? I like to spam multiple armies, because if you can win your battles, your armies will, they will pay for themselves. Not to mention they'll also take out many threats early on. Generally, I like having multiple armies, but if you can't play aggressively and like basically just get wins constantly, then they sort of stop working. So that's sort of the gambit that you go for, right? Building up tall on a single province is sort of the very safe way to play. But as many of you guys know, my personal preference is to go all in on just being at negative economy and just winning battles with my armies instead. Really though, it's all preference though. Do whatever gives you the most fun. I would say the most meta thing to do though, probably sitting on one province for a bit. I don't know, whatever legend does is probably the most meta in terms of raw value that you can get. So you know, that's something to consider. Most buffs and debuffs aren't really worth it. Yeah, most buffs and debuffs aren't really worth it, but it'll be nice to sort of have a raw value tracker for all of that. You know, Final Transmutation is actually not that good compared to this spell, because Final Transmutation, it just it does a flat amount of damage, and all these guys have HP buffs, so I don't think it would actually help me very much. All right, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I want to see, the thing is, right, buffs and debuffs are definitely really bad in Warhammer 2. AoE spells are so much better. But with the advent of Warhammer 3, AoE spells have gotten nerfed pretty dramatically. Yeah, actually quite dramatically. AoE spells are way weaker now. So there's a chance that buff spells are actually worth it compared to direct damage spells. I still doubt it. Based on my preliminary tests, I think I'm pretty sure buff spells will not really pay for themselves, but they're roughly like, I don't know, on average like maybe 50% as effective as AoE spells. So they might not be terrible in all circumstances. We'll see depending, like, obviously if I knew, I wouldn't need to make this video series. So that's sort of what we'll look at. Whoa. Will these guys blob up a bit more? You know what, screw it. We'll go for the messy formation. I know you probably get this question a lot. Here's the thing. I am totally fine being asked the same question over and over again. I've said it a few times, but yeah, I really, as a streamer, I've accepted my fate of answering similar questions. Do you have any tips for getting into multiplayer? Yes, I do. First things first, you just want to get a few games in. Yeah, just play some battles first. And then as soon as you sort of start feeling comfortable with that, I would say you want to join a Discord as soon as possible. Getting involved in a Discord community is really nice for getting better at multiplayer, learning about tournaments and so on. And the moment I started participating in Discords, I was getting way better at multiplayer. Not to mention just, you know, getting really involved with the community. It's generally a pretty good time. So that would be it. And speaking of Discords, if you want to get started, I do have a Discord link down below that you can check out. Where, yeah, I have a Discord link down below where you can get started. Because that is a mixed Discord for campaign and multiplayer. But inside there, in the getting started section, I have one that is specifically dedicated to multiplayer. And there's people that are training there every day at all skill levels. So that would be a very nice place to get started. Yeah. A lot of, I know for me, myself, I started when I was getting into multiplayer. I was basically exclusively playing ladder for a fairly long time. And I got pretty high up on the leaderboards too. But being on the top of the leaderboards doesn't actually mean that you're very good at multiplayer yet. Because that's sort of just the beginning. So, yeah. Yeah, Discords, they're great. They're great. Advanced formation. What are you guys talking about in chat? You're interested is against demon factions giving a buff to magic damage. Yeah, I tried magic damage buffs against demon factions. It does not do anything. Trust me, it's bait. I swear it's bait. But we'll see more conclusive results in the actual video. But from what I can tell, it will, like, giving yourself extra magic damage versus demons basically does nothing. Essentially, it's only really useful against units like sirens and such, and other ethereal units. Against demons, though, not really. Yeah. I'm really interested to see how the numbers play out, though. Because, like, I think, a lot of melee buffs can net you, like, 150 gold value. That's, like, maybe a few thousand points of damage, but actual, like, damage spells can get you, like, many thousands. So, I don't know, it'll be very interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see. Alright, so, off the bat, this engagement is going to be a little bit interesting because we do have a fairly wide line of units here. I will be suffering some pretty nasty losses, but it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world, as we do have reinforcements and a ton of supplies, so I'm not too worried about taking losses here. It's almost inevitable to answer the same question more than once as a streamer. Yeah, I could put a timer down and it would I think I would answer similar questions like every especially like in the multiplayer streams. Probably like I'll answer like the same question, you know, maybe 5 times in one stream. It's fine though, it's fine. Now how do we kill these guys quickly? My guys are taking pretty decent damage here, but I guess we've already mostly cleared off the wave. Pinkfire is my savior, really, because it's an easily spammable spell. Infernal Gateway takes a long time to get enough wins for, because I don't have enough magic replenishment yet. So if your unit deals 45 damage, dealing, for example, 100 extra. What's that? Yeah, so here's the biggest argument against buff spells that I don't think anyone has really solved yet. And this is why I believe buff spells to be weak. The argument goes, a normal melee fight takes roughly It takes like 2 minutes for a melee fight to finish. 2 minutes. Most buff spells last 20 seconds. That means that if the buff spell buffs your damage by 100, let's say it doubles your damage, right? Over a 20-second duration, that's not actually going to make a difference. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that's basically nothing. And yeah, that's sort of just the crux of the issue. Buff spells generally only buff you by 50% more damage. And they last a very short amount of time. like these bloodletters, right? They were in melee for a while, and you know, they don't take that much damage for a second. Now, range damage is a bit different. Range damage can actually scale, is actually quite high, but the game doesn't have a ton of range damage buffs in general, so that's sort of usually not even part of the predicament, really. Yeah, I think buff duration increases is what would make the most sense. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I've given it back as sort of a general feedback thing to CA, but I don't know. Ooh, nice. When the fire goes away, the game lags less. Yeah, I've given that as general feedback, but that would sort of require a whole rework of the magic system. So I don't know if that's actually on their plate of things they're interested in doing. Okay, nice. So we can desummon these spawn, and then I can resummon them. They'll be at nice and high HP once we're actually in the final fight. Healing is the best buff. Yes, healing is insanely cost effective. Even though buffs might be okay, healing is just god tier. Nothing outcompetes healing. Not even like crazy spells like Stream of Corruption. It's insane. Yeah, healing is, oh my gosh. Healing, especially now that I can hit more than 4 targets, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how much value you can get. But yeah, Lore of Nurgle. Lore of Nurgle is the best. You can't really beat it. Okay, we'll go for some normal cast of this. We have an exalted, nope, just a normal Bloodthirster here. Not too much of a problem, as I can just draw him towards my army, and that should be fine. Although, yeah, there he is. There he is. What happened to my guys here? I thought I had a few more. Whatever. All right, nice. So, Bloodthirster, we should be able to beat him up with Kairos. Nice. Oh, dang, they sallied out. But yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I'm not like 100% sure of my findings yet for spells. But sorry, there's a lot going on here. Why are there so many units? Where are all these guys coming from? But yeah, I'll feel out how I think about spells after we're done doing all the math and calculations. Oh my gosh, these guys just spawned because I took too long to take a capture point. Well, that's pretty frightening. I need to spawn more guys. Yeah, they might even steal this capture point if I'm not careful. There we go. This feels a little bit better. I exalted flamers. Still need to get a bit more of a disengage, but they should be able to start raining fire in a second. Let's see, how's Kairos doing? He's doing all right. But I need to get more. I need to get to this. The big ol' jeez. I need to get to my big spell, my big infernal gateway a bit faster. You're a new player. How am I able to maintain my formation when selecting units without a lock group? Alt drag. Alt drag is what you want. So just alt left click and it'll work. Yeah. Yes. Okay, nice. I think we got the AoEs down. We should be fine. I'll be able to capture the point in a second, and then no problem. No problem. And then I'll just keep spamming pink fire to get a little bit more winds of magic. Okay. Okay, we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. I am running out of funds slightly, though, so this final fight here could be quite scary. I'll need a lot of winds of magic if I wanna win that. So that means more pink fire. More pink fire is the way to go. And then I'll spam a little bit of blue fire on this Bloodthirster. We'll go ahead and capture the point, and things will be just dandy. The hotkey for fast forwarding and slowing down is something that I re-hotkeyed myself. Yeah, you'll have to set it up yourself if you want it. Oh wow, he's killing my Herald. Get out of there, Herald. Yeah, I just set it up to be plus and minus. Makes life way easier when you like playing campaigns faster. Oh wow, he's really going for my Herald. This guy. Let's see if my cultist can finish him off. And then we'll have to get up here. Thankfully, I'm still getting some supplies just by fighting. So I don't think it's the end of the world. Nice. I have to make sure that I'm keeping good uptime on that life leeching ability. Okay, but with the warriors routed, I have a decent amount of extra winds of magic for Infernal Gateway shenanigans. Nice. And then I can move my guys up there. Very good. Very good. And then we can start capturing this darn point. Get these guys to leave me alone a little bit. Yeah, this final wave is going to be pretty scary. I'm a little bit worried about how much HP that big ol' final Bloodthirster is going to have, the Exalted guy. But as long as he's not too strong, we should be fine. And you know, in the end, it is just a bit of extra HP. I feel like our blue fire spam should do him in. Nice. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. Preferably, I get them to blob up very hard. Let's see. Yeah, well, we're gonna get the towers. We're gonna go for, let's see. Yeah, melee attack reduction, so that we can take those fights a bit better. Nice. And then I want to summon up me probably some Lords of Change, really. Just get me some mini Kairoses. Nice. All right. Now I have to form ranks before they actually get here. All right. We'll get one Exalted Pink. I think that gives me extra winds of magic too. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. So he's here. Tons of dudes on the edge of the map. Yeah, let's get these Forsaken in there, holding the gates. All right. Yeah, I feel like this can't be too bad, right? This can't be too bad. Let's get another one. Get another mini Kairos. Nice. They have bound spells. Sweet. And they can cast normally. Interesting. Okay. Now we wait for the blobs. I guess I can also start spamming pink fire, because every time I cast a spell, I'm gaining winds of magic, and I can do that every 20 seconds or so. So that'll be quite good. And I'm gonna land these guys just to encourage the Bloodthirster to land on the ground when he actually shows up. Except for maybe Kairos. Maybe I keep him in the air just to spam blue fire. Do you have any spells for the Lord of Change? Nothing good, sadly. Nothing good. Yeah, they just have generic spells right now. I haven't gone to that point in the tech tree just yet. Okay, Kairos can fly up again. We'll park him over here. And then my hero squad will just sort of hang out in the middle, where hopefully they'll be safe. Now we finally have some AoE. Wonderful. Very good. Yeah, I think this shouldn't be too bad, right? Shouldn't be too bad. Am I speaking? Am I calling it too early? But like so far, it doesn't feel like we're running into too many issues. I don't feel like I'm being overwhelmed. Surely a few of them will be coming from behind, but it's pretty chill so far. It's pretty chill. Yeah, oh man, that AoE is great for the Bloodletters too. I think sort of my biggest worry is that I have a limited supply of Forsaken. And we still haven't seen the Demon Prince yet, which has me wondering. When is he gonna show up? The winds of change. Okay, let's just grab those. It's spinning in a circle actually dodged many of my spells there for a bit. Alright. Pretty nice. I guess I could just throw down another Infernal Gateway over there. And then in the meantime, couple ability buffs. Yeah, as long as the Exalted Bloodthirster doesn't give me too many issues, I think we're good. Because I can just blue fire him down. And then I'll also just spam out a few extra units here. Nice. There we go. Did you not update the counter? What, like the kills counter? I'm not gonna do it mid-battle, my dude. We'll update it after the fight's actually done. Okay. Oh, the pink fire? I think this is... No, it's not getting spell amplified. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Is there any speedrunning for Realms of Chaos battle? Like, probably, but nothing too serious, I don't think. Oh yeah, I also want to kill these skull cannons. Yeah, we're still in the same battle. Nothing's changed yet. We've been playing this quite carefully because I don't want to accidentally screw myself. But it seems like this shouldn't be too difficult. Especially with that exalted guy just being missing in action. Nice. So, fun fact, if you want to actually make sure that you don't lose any units in this battle, you want to resummon them right before the end. That'll make sure that, yeah, that'll make sure that you actually keep them after the fight. Nice. Let's see, we have 4 spawn in here. Let's pull them back. My 2 exalted flamers. I've just had them not shooting. They've been a little bit useless here because they're pretty hard to micro, but I think we're good. Does the big boss show up after we kill this off or what? The Demon Prince just hasn't shown up. Did you break something, John? Is this just gonna be way easier than it would be normal? Here, I think the fight's more or less won. Yeah, and I'll just start resummoning my Forsaken, I guess. So what I want to do, I'm gonna pull back the spawn and desummon them. Same with these Forsaken. These guys too, probably. And then we'll do a mass resummoning as soon as we can. Hopefully they don't get army loss before then. I know I have some towers that are plonking away at them, but... yeah, it looks like we did it. Pretty chill fight. Okay, nice. Bringing back the Forsaken now. Bringing back my spawn. I think that's all of my units. So we can finally kill off the artillery pieces. Nice. And apparently there's just like 1 unit left somewhere that needs a killing. Let's see, what's this Forsaken? 12 models? I think that means that they live. Let's see. Is the quest battle bugged? Is it bugged? Yeah, I would auto resolve it, but the difficulty mod makes that undoable. Interesting. Interesting. We have a rogue unit somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's been there the whole time. All right. All right. So it looks like their exalted lord was a little bit bugged. All right. Well, let's just get back in here then. And then we'll take a look at his HP. I don't think he has 40,000 HP, so definitely quite sizable, but I don't think he's the end of the world by any means. As long as he doesn't kill my heroes, I think we're fine. And we can just spell spam him down. Just give him the good old blue fire treatment. Or actually, no, if he fights Kairos in the air, I think that's a plus for us. Because Kairos is rather tanky at this point in the campaign. Although it will take a while. It'll take some time to kill him. He's basically just a mega mammoth. All right, let's land Kairos and get him down here. There we go. All right, jeez Louise. There's no fast way to kill this guy, is there? Oh man, now the reinforcements are coming in. Here we go. I think this is a good enough angle. Yeah, I'll probably need to resummon a few of my spawn too. Yeah, some of my Forsaken and spawn are dying. Yeah, honestly, I wish I would have aggroed him earlier. This would have sped up the battle. Total War 40k confirmed. Yep, any instance of 40k does indeed confirm. It does confirm it. Yo, I gotta say though, right? They would be silly not to make a Total War 40k. That's free money, right? I would be very confused not to see it. Alright, sweet. Let's see, do I have any more spawn to summon? Technically one more. This guy should probably get de-summoned. I'm losing a lot of Forsaken too, but we'll kill him eventually. He's getting there. With the power of blue fire. Oh jeez, these demon princes are gonna really do a number on me, aren't they? Alright, let's see. Let's get this Herald in here. The reinforcements are honestly probably the scariest part because they actually have proper entity counts. There we go. Nice. All right. I can start resummoning my spawn in Forsaken again too. Glorious. Okay, what was it? I gotta remember my hotkey. There's Alt 4, I think. There we go. Make Nurgle the only playable faction and call it Total War DK. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I'm sure people would love it. Imagine if Creative Assembly just did that as an April Fool's joke and never released 40k. You're convinced all the Skaven technical parts they rolled out is just testing for 40k? That would be interesting. That sort of implies that 40k is coming out soon though. And I don't know how soon that is. I like 40k is a pretty big project, right? If I would assume 40k stuff comes after they're sort of done with the Total War stuff. It would be really weird to see both at the same time, considering how massive those projects actually are. This guy, I'm just gonna heal him up, just in case he doesn't die. Okay, nice. And then back to the blue firing. He'll go down eventually. All right, here we go. A couple more Forsaken, sweet. If anything, the extra HP, it doesn't make this battle too much more difficult. Although I did have to be a little bit more worried at the start. I guess it is a good amount more difficult. It's just actually killing off this guy at the end is always quite slow, no matter what you do, I guess. Come on. He's nearly there. Oh, we lost a spawn. That's a shame. Maybe I can resummon him. Here we go. Any moment now. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can resummon the spawn. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got some of the spawn saved before killing off the demon prince. Nice. I'll settle for that. Oh my gosh, what a fight. How many kills did Kairos get? Probably quite a few, I would imagine. Only 2,500. Not as much as I would have thought. We lost one spawn. He'll get replaced by a cultist. And then we'll be back to invading the Empire. Nice. Yeah. 3 days later, Creative Assembly's just like, yeah, you know what? Let's just stop making Warhammer 3 content, you know? I think the game's basically done, right? Who needs Immortal Empires? The thing is, though, right? If they release 40k right now and abandon Warhammer 3, as bad as that would feel, that would also sort of be hype. I will not lie, that would be pretty exciting. Total War 40k would be the biggest release for a while, really. Like that is a very highly anticipated release. So if it just got put out right away, I I might be down for that. Although obviously I would want best of both worlds, right? We all want to see Warhammer become the glorious game that it was meant to be. Nice. Jeez, that was a long time spent in the realm of chaos. We spent like a whole hour sort of just trudging through that, but we made it through. Middenheim's about to get sieged, and I do not want that to happen, so we'll just park right over here. Give ourselves a little bit of a, I don't know. Sure, why not? Channeling Stain. Good enough. Nice. And then we can start spamming out birds too. Yeah, birds, big birds and Kairos is sort of what we want. And we don't need all the Forsaken. I can probably get rid of one of them for more cultists, I think. Speaking of, we do have a cultist. Barrier replenishment rate or chance of wins of match increasing in strength when changing. That is oddly specific. I'll just go with the barrier replenishment rate. Seems simpler. Nice. So we're going to lose a few settlements here, but all in the quest to kill Boris. It's totally going to be worth it. Let's see. There is a siege going on here. I guess we could send Kairos to help out, but I just really want to kill Boris first. I want to take out the major players here, and then we'll worry about actual settlements. Why do I have Realm of Chaos Corruption? I think that's old from Slaaneish's realm. I'm pretty sure that's just a Slaaneish's realm thing. We went there so many times, it just sort of, it sticks to you. Yeah, I haven't really gone, I haven't really idled long enough in a settlement to get rid of it. Oh, look at this. Cavalry's arrived, apparently. Okay. Alright, so we have a bit of a fight here. Interesting. Now, I do have a settlement garrison, so I'm not particularly worried. And I'm sure this is going to net Kairos a lot of kills. Yeah, the main thing about cultists is that I want to stack that extra damage boost on them. Because then it means that our spells will just deal so much more damage. Does it cap out though? Does it cap out at like ×2 damage, or will it actually just scale up infinitely? Because if that's the case, cultists are going to be so good for us. In fact, it means I probably want to spam heralds just because they also do it, and I can get their buildings for pretty cheap. Alright, first things first though, let's play out this battle. So we'll wait for the reinforcements. They'll sort of pool on in. I think the AI likes to do the same, so they should be somewhere over here. Alternatively, we can also just murder them right out of the gate. Yeah, here we go. Here's the plan. So they're gonna all pull out here in a second, and then I think we just, wow, the lag made me aim my spell the wrong way. Yeah, I think we just kill them as they spawn in. That honestly sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's also grab these guys and I guess I'll just march them forwards. A little bit of a weird attack angle there. Oh, it's because the Furies are part of the group, that's why. Let's see. Unlock, lock again. There we go. Better attack commands. Yeah, so I think we just chill here, wait for these guys to spill on in, and then we obliterate them with the power of Tzeentch. Get ready, folks. Magic damage cap is 200%. Alright. So I only need like 1 or 2 more cultists then. Alright, let's see. Ah, there they are. There they are. Here we go. The time for spells is now. Let's see here. What else can I get? Yeah, let's get some Fate Una action going. Nope, I mean Purple Sun action. Nice. Nice. It's too bad we can't see the carnage. Honestly, I feel like the ×2 mod and the stealth mod should be split up. Because it sucks not seeing the carnage, but we're already stuck in it. Okay, nice. So that was a pretty good 600 kills. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Thought they changed that you lose your the realm debuff when you get a soul. I think you do get rid of it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Slaanesh realm shenanigans that is screwing us here. Alright, and you may notice we are seeing some lag. This is This is expected. This happens whenever we have, you know, 6,000 units on the field. This is an 8,000 unit Empire stack. Pretty good. Let's see, I'll just, we'll get Kairos to buff himself up a little bit. Nice, he landed, very good. And then I can start the pink firing. Very nice. These guys are basically just here to group up the enemy. They're not really going to be doing a lot of damage themselves, more just making life better for Kairos. Yeah, I do see the dead bodies, which is pretty fun. They appear out of nowhere. Okay, nice. And so begins the AoE fest. All right. Oh my gosh, that is actually quite a few Empire troops, I will say. But nothing a little bit of pink fire won't solve. Yeah, once we get this to 200%, I think it's basically one-shotting guys when we overcast it. It's gonna be really good for us. I still want to get up to the Infernal Gateway though, because that will kill all of the infantry. Come on, one more Winds of Magic. There we go. And where do we plop it down? Just right here, center mass. We have this big AoE. Nice. There we go, that'll do. That'll do just fine. I guess they have a lot of range units too. Thankfully there aren't too many guys in reinforcements, so I think cleanup should be quite nice. See, how much have we whittled them down? Only 3,000 guys. Man, the forces of the Empire are plentiful today. I don't like this captain chasing me either. How good are Kairos' melee stats? Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible, but we do have shields, so I can sort of poke him down. Come on, get out of there. More pink fire. Pink fire is the name of the game. I guess these guys, I'll move them up, but I'm gonna retreat with the guys that are low HP just to make sure that they really don't die. Oh wait, pretty good so far. We've taken a few losses here and there on these reinforcement guys, on my settlement garrison. But with my main army, I think cleanup should be just fine. Okay, nice. And then we have another big sort of final transmutation-esque spell. Let's see. Yeah, and another pink fire. Yeah, I can check real quick actually to see if we have the Corn debuff. I don't think we do, unless this is it. The Divine Power. I think that's just something on this guy though. What is the Corn debuff? It's like, I don't know. Well, you know, we can just figure it out after this. Can't we? Alright. I guess these guys, we'll send them into melee. Can't be too threatening, right? Just a couple halberds. All these guys are just pooling in over here and just spilling forwards. The Empire tide is endless. But that Infernal Gateway is going to do us better. Oh yeah, I forgot. The big thing that keeps the AI in these fights usually are the generals. So I should probably be working a little bit harder for pink firing them. Or blue firing them, I mean. Just because that'll end the fight a tiny bit faster. If only I could get this Empire general to get off my back. He's been chasing me the entire fight. Can we just blue fire him down instead? No, he just refuses to land. He's never gonna go into melee against anything except for Kairos. Come on, get off my back. Leave me alone. He's camping on top of me. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do it. He's finally off me. So now Kairos can pick up in the air. And so his fate will be sealed as long as he doesn't cycle charge too hard. Let's see, there we go. A little bit of a speed debuff. Nice. Another Infernal Gateway there. Then I want to pull my heroes back. We might lose a couple of you guys, though. I think we might lose zone. Come on. Get out of there, mate. Don't die. We already have a few more Forsaken routing, too. Honestly, battle's not over just yet. As good as things have been going, yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. We're taking a little bit of damage. Maybe I kite some with these guys. This Empire General. He refuses to leave me alone. Honestly, a pretty good strategy from the AI. Here's the plan. I'm gonna land with Kairos, and then we're gonna goon him with the hero squad. There we go. This'll do. This'll do. Nice. And then he should go down. Especially if we pick up Kairos and then we start blue firing him. Let's see. There we go. Flying, and then we'll get this. Isn't -5 control plus weapon strength? Is that what it does? Well, it doesn't look like Kairos has plus weapon strength, so there's a chance that we don't have that corn like realm thing going on. Man, this guy, he is hard to pick off. Can I steal winds of magic? Sadly, no. You know, the battle's not over just yet. This guy is pretty low. But, oh, geez, a focus firing Kairos. Oh my gosh, a hard focusing Kairos. Oh my gosh, we almost lost our core asset there. There we go. Oh, can fire. Okay, yeah, no, this is not an easy fight. I repeat, this is not an easy fight. Now, the generals are going down, and I think that is good. What I'm worried about is that these Empire state troops are not routing off as fast as I would have thought. They have a lot of leadership, so we're gonna play it a little bit more carefully. Maybe do a little bit of kite action with the heroes, and pull Kairos back. All right, there we go. Nice. The general decided to chase, and can I give Kairos stock and Unspottable? That might make life a little bit easier here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The miscast chance is not doing us any favors either. I think we've been accidentally just taking a lot more damage than we should have. Now I can retreat. I can retreat and sort of do a quick reset. But yeah. Oh my gosh, things are looking a little bit grim. A little bit grim, but you know, Kairos is still alive. The general's pretty close to being down. So let's see, how many more guys are there left? 2,000. I guess they're coming in from the reinforcements. That has to be it. Okay, nice. No miscast. Very good. We're gonna lose all of our spawn and Forsaken though, which is a shame. Alright. Alright. Huntsman General. He's a bit scary too. He could very well snipe us, but we're finally seeing a few terror routes, which is good. A little bit of focus fire from the AI, nothing that we can't dodge if we're actually paying attention a little bit. Nice. Nice. Alright. Alright. Yeah, army losses? Well, it's 50-50 right now. Neither side is technically close to army losses. Yeah, so that's not really gonna kick in anytime soon. The biggest problem is that we have a whack load of archers to actually kill. They're still holding up fairly well. Oh geez, Kairos getting real low. I think that was a miscast that just happened. Okay, pretty good AoE. Let's get a summon going. My core thing to worry about though is making sure that Kairos doesn't die. Kairos cannot die. If he dies, we have nothing. So we're waiting for his shields to recharge before I cast any more spells. Oh geez, there goes my hero. There goes my poor hero. I want to kill this guy though, because I think he's the one making me miscast. Oh jeez, this is terrifying. Forces of the Empire. They know what's up apparently. Here we go, another big solid AoE. Let's get my cultists out though. I think this is a retreat though. Oh my gosh, I think the AI's done it. The AI's actually managed to push us back. With only 1,000 guys left, I don't think they'll be able to take the settlement. At least that's the hope. But I think they've won this battle unless I suddenly can kill off their heroes. Wow. Wow. I have to be a little bit more careful when we're fighting 8,000 forces. Just a little bit more careful. Yeah, we lost one of our heroes, but he had unkillable, so that's fine. Do we still have this? We do. The divine power. Quite scary. So the blue fire is gonna get some work done on him. Okay, let's get another one on this guy. I want to chip them down as much as possible in case they decide to chase me. Pretty good. Wow, this is the first loss that we've had as Kairos for a bit. In a hot minute. Okay, nice. Another AoE. A little bit more poke. Very good. Blue fire is such a strong spell, guys. Blue fire, it's one of the best spells for Tzeentch. Especially on Kairos, as we're just spamming it on cooldown. Okay, I'm liking this a bit better. We don't have any range units on our backs just yet. So it's pretty good poke damage. I do have to make sure that these cultists actually make it out though. As we really don't want them to be dying. Oh, army losses. Get out of there, Kairos. Don't burn up to death. Okay. Alright, Kairos made it out. We're good. We're good. This guy, is he gonna make it out? There we go. Okay, Valiant defeat. 4,000 kills. Yeah, the big 4K. 4,050 kills. Pretty good, but it wasn't enough. So, 50, we roll this, which means this is 4,000. There we go. Well, that was a lot of damage that we did. But we'll see how well my army actually holds up after that. We killed a lot of them. Oh, but there's no more settlement garrison. So they might just swipe the garrison because there's nothing left. Come on, don't steal it. Yes, garrison lives. We're fine, we did it. Yeah, Hawkland. Of all the guys to kill us, it had to be Hawkland. But there we go. We did get our replenishment. Wonderful. Character's wounded, but that's totally fine. Alright. Alright, let's grab this guy. Put him in here. Yeah, they're just so beat up. They're so incredibly beat up, but so is my garrison. Alright, a few... Oh, they sacked it. That's why. I see. So they did actually go for it. Alright, totally fine. I'll grab this guy to start recruiting, because we need this. We need like an emergency army to make sure that we just don't get overrun here. Nice. Couple Forsaken. Very good. If we take a look at this, yeah, it's just Realm of Slaanesh. The kill count's a great addition. It's pretty fun. Yeah, getting rocked by him. Alright. Kairos is healed up a little bit better. That's good. Any of these guys level 20 yet? Not yet. Not quite yet, but this is the point where we clean them up. Get some revenge for what they just did to us there. They killed each and every single one of our non-hero units. Oh my gosh. Yeah, kill counts are getting pretty spicy. That was a triple stack of Empire forces that came our way. I think we do want Lightning Strike if we were gonna be fighting in the Empire. So we get the Lightning Strike and then we should be fine. Alright, cultists away into the forest. Here we go. So yeah, it's just a couple generals. Nothing our blue fire can't handle. Let's see, now where are they at? AI likes to... Oh, actually they're here this time, okay. Alright. So, it should just be 2 heroes, right? This shouldn't be a difficult battle, but I've been wrong before. I thought the last battle would honestly be easy, considering how strong we've been throughout the campaign, but strangely enough, this feels about how difficult Legendary difficult should be. Although I guess when it comes to balanced Legendary difficulty, you should be able to win it without cheese, and the fact that I have to cheese here means that it's probably a bit too difficult for what Creative Assembly wants. So maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a lot of hit and run tactics to make sure I get my shields replenished. There we go. And then we'll just head on right back in. The reset on the Winds of Magic is great too, because it means we can spam out a lot more Vortex spells. Okay, then a little bit of a disengage. As long as they don't find my cultists, I'm fine. There's a chance though. There's a decent chance that they find my cultists, but they should be able to fight well for a while before dying. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Only a few more archers left. And then I just have to find me a Huntsman general is all. Where is he? Where is he?
It is foreseen.
Yeah, non-chi should be the balance norm. That's correct. Yeah. In fact, on Legendary, I don't know. I still feel like Legendary could be a little bit more difficult though. But then again, I am like a 5,000, 6,000 hour player. So probably not very much could make the game difficult for me. Yeah. The best case scenario is that you don't cheese. Legendary for me right now is pretty chill. It's pretty chill. That's sort of the reason why we go for these challenge campaigns. Because it's sort of figured out, but I guess, you know. I guess that's sort of fine. That's sort of fine. I'm willing to accept that I've more or less figured out how to beat the game on Legendary. Let's pull Kairos back again. Let's get the shield. It already makes some units too weak. Yeah, that's one of the main problems. Legendary, it encourages certain styles of play, which is sort of bad. Optimally, it would be difficult, but allow you to play more creatively. Which I think is... That's obviously a very difficult task to achieve, but a man can dream. Are these Kislev guys? Because they're unbreakable. Or no, I guess they were Crown of Commanded, probably. Anyways, I think we're more or less good here. I can just ×4 and blue fire my way to victory. Oh, we need shields. Warhammer 3 melee units are... That's true, they're not as bad, but in doing so, they made Legendary way easier, I feel. Optimally, I feel like Legendary should just buff up... it should really just buff up, like, how many funds the AI has. Because I think boosting how strong the AI is pretty fun. But actually making the player weaker is less fun. So things that sort of, like, affect your upkeep and so on, those should be adjusted. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot less fun to deal with. Public order debuffs too sort of just adds extra maintenance. But then if, yeah, once, you know, I don't know, I'm not a game designer. In the end, I trust CA to sort of know what to do to make the game more fun, but that's my general thoughts on it. Now here's the question, where in the world is this Huntsman general? This is one of the downsides, is that the AI will occasionally actually just be impossible to find. Yeah, Kairos is a range unit. He should just have like a 10-second blue fire, you know, cooldown ability. Yeah, where's the Huntsman general at? He should be somewhere here. We'll scour the map. What about the AI gaining more XP from battles? Yeah. That wouldn't actually make them that much stronger. I know people hate it when the AI is more aggressive versus the player, but I feel like that's what makes campaigns sort of more interesting. So like the AI really should be more aggressive against players, and then yeah, then that's totally fine. Okay, this Huntsman general, it's gonna be the bane of my existence. But yeah, well, like, cause like, why are you playing on Legendary if not to have the AI just murder you with a million armies? But the fact that we get like fewer starting income is it just sort of slows down the pacing, I feel. That's more of a pacing thing than a difficulty thing. That's sort of just my general opinion though. Yeah. In the end, I've sort of gone more acclimated to it, so I don't mind the public order debuffs and such as much, but it's definitely not a super fun mechanic. at some point, the general has to show up, right? It's not like he's just, you know. What does the AI usually do? I'm trying to think of what the AI usually does when they're reduced to one general. He might just be... The sad thing is that he might just be standing in the open or something. Just waiting for me to fight him. And we're just like barely out of range. Here's the thing. I was the attacker, so the AI might be pretty passive right now. 3 legendary lords with unbreakable units constantly coming at you is irritating. Oh, what? The Kislev? Yo, I don't know, like, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. If you want the AI to have less armies, you can just change the battle difficulty, right? Because they'll have fewer funds. There he is? What do you mean there he is? You saw him? He showed up? Where did he show up? Here, this is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. To the left. You can see his shots. Interesting. I guess looking at chat makes this a little bit worse for me, right? Where are his shots? Like, over here? Quadrant 4 or quadrant 1? Nope, no, I don't see him. I don't see him in the slightest. Oh, are we lagging? Are we lagging? My stream thing is saying that our upload speed just took a hit. I don't know. I don't see him on the left side. He shot at you briefly. Yeah, we'll find him eventually. Is he like over here or over here? There's a difference between the left side and the top side. No idea? You have no idea where he's went? If I stop moving, will he find me? Don't worry, guys. This is perfectly normal. The Huntsman general has become one with the woods. All right, well, I'm gonna open up the window real quick. 1 second. Well, yeah, if I don't move, he should come towards me, right? That's how that works. So if we just sort of sit tight here for a hot second. Is this his campfire? Is this where he is? Okay, no, this is a good sign. My cultists are stealthed right now, which means that he can't see them despite them being in an open field. But he can see Kairos. So we'll move the cultists until he can see them. And then we can sort of track where he is based off of that. He can see Kairos. Oh, he's somewhere here. He's somewhere here. He can see this cultist. Is he hiding in the forest? Okay, you can see this cultist. You can see this guy now. Yeah, he's somewhere here. Okay, now we're back into stealth. We found him! Got him! Oh my gosh, we found you. Oh my gosh, the sneakiest huntsman general in the land. Oh my gosh. Oh, that took some work. A game of hide and seek. My goodness. All right. Yeah, we're running this guy down. No more of that business. This literally was his little campfire. He was hiding from the forces of chaos. All right. All right. All right. Your shenanigans will come to an end. You served well for the Empire, but it's not enough. Kairos sees all. Oh, you know, I guess that's it, right? Kairos can't see the present. That's the meme. So, I guess this campaign is a lot more thematic than I would have thought. That's why we're getting all of the souls. It's so that Kairos can finally see the armies that are in front of him. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, here we go. Let's see here. This is 601. Nice. That was a good 500 kills. Oh my gosh. Blind to the present. There we go. Grab ourselves a little bit of money. Nice. Now this army, I set up recruitment for Forsaken. What we really want, these bad boys. Lords change, baby. Hiding, yeah, hiding is a pretty good. Hiding in the forest, not bad when you're being hounded down by Kairos. All right. if I chase this army here, I will kill him. It's another Huntsman general, though. I fear that. That brings me a lot of fear. Instead, we're just gonna ambush and wait, and just pick up our army over here. You know, maybe get some dreaded woe guys. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, things are going pretty well. Things are going pretty well. We've gotten a lot of kills, but we're losing a lot of settlements, which has me worried. Especially the fact that Kislev is starting to take over. I'm thinking we start. You know what? I think we become friends with Sprague. As much as I want to do a full conquest of the lands of the Empire, we're sort of running into some staunch resistance. And I would like to not have a multiple war front going on. Yeah. You know, we already basically have maxed out magic intensity, so I don't really need that many more heroes. I just sort of, I need armies. I need armies, and Scrag is gonna provide. So Kairos, ambush master, gonna be hiding over there. A couple more Furies, and Middenheim is the staging point that will bring us victory. Nice. Scrag, what do I gotta do to become your friend? I guess we just wait. We give it a bit of time. Preferably I could just give them a few settlements too. That seems like a fairly nice plan of action. Ooh, you know what I could do? Yeah, there we go. Add these guys to Kairos' army and then ambush. Nice. Yeah, recruiting allies at double size, that's gonna do it for us, because now we have a bunch more horsemen, skirmishers. They'll be able to hound down their archers. And then I think we have a fairly nice composition versus the Empire. Yeah, Tzeentch and Cathay having no fighty heroes. Yeah, no, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like you need it. Alright, nice. So we have another fight on our hands. It's mostly great swords this time around, but we're coming up at the end of the stream. We've been here for 2 hours. We've gained 13,000 kills for Kairos today. Not too close to the 50,000 predicted, but still quite fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow the co-op the head-to-head campaign against Flying Taco. Very excited for that. And then after that, we'll probably be restarting the wind farming streams, at least for a little bit. So it should be good. And then we'll close off this campaign maybe sometime next week. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. I'll see you tomorrow. And it should be fun.